Collective, welcome aboard, guys. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Alright, it's Friday night. Just got paid. It's Friday night, Friday. Da da da. Feeling right. Got money in my pocket. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Wayne sure looks sweet. Okay, so guys, I was getting something about a divine masculine, a wise divine masculine under divine judgment. Not in a bad way, but he's being watched, okay? Definitely. They could be in the public eye because I do see fame and somebody coming through your portal here. Okay? Now, for some of you, you may be coming in the public eye and many things are coming through your portal at this time. Okay, you could be attracting something, but I'm getting this divine masculine is going to be coming through your portal here. But you know, they're going through their own kind of initiation is what I want to say. Okay, all right, we have focused. It says, you inspire me to do things for you. I hope you like my surprise. This person could like to cook. They could be a chef, or they're just really good at what they do when they cook. They may just have something else that they want to give you. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So what's the dilly? Ooh, protector. I am always here for you. There is nothing or no one that could ever change that. I feel like this time, like the Most High Spirit, you know, the gods, they have it right. Okay? I feel this is someone genuine here. So let's see. Yeah, having epiphanies. You've given me a sense of hope and inspiration, shocking truth, and emotional breakthroughs. Okay, this person could have a child. Doesn't have to be. Wish fulfillment. Coming through the portal. Higher level commitment. I cannot conceive of a life without you. Dreams really do come true. Okay? Alright, let's do this. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you guys astral travel towards one another here. There's a lot of 5D energy here. It says you're connecting with someone special that has or has not entered your life. Divine feminine. You be astral traveling? Yeah. You both do. You are reaching the pinnacle, understanding your worth and value. Okay? You move through the spirit realm. Okay, with ease. To the divine feminine I'm talking to, this is not somebody that fears astral travel. You understand very well how to travel through the astral realm when you meditate, when you go to sleep at night, or whenever you sleep, you are astral traveling. But you know this, okay? So you are reaching the pinnacle here and understanding your worth and value, okay? Yeah, and there you go. You have telepathy with this person as well. Okay? I feel you within me and all around me. What have you done to me? Alright. So you definitely astral travel to this person. And you guys share telepathy. And yeah, transmuting energy. You give me poison and I'll turn it into my cure. I really feel like this is a feminine's energy. Like, look, we have telepathy and all. We astral travel, come see you. But if you ever give me poison, I'll turn that shit into my cure. I rise. I heal. I move on. I move forward. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm talking to a very strong, very much in her power, divine feminine. Somebody that's very in touch with their spiritual gifts here. And you know your damn worth, that's for sure. We have desire. I long to kiss you. I don't know how much longer I can contain myself. Ooh. with cosmic love. Wow. And dreams. Oh, yeah. Mrs. Right. Oh, my God. With bride. Look at this energy. So we had desire there. Cosmic love. Okay. So you're both alien DNA. Not of the earth. In the earth, not of it. Okay. A vibrational match here. It says this love is out of this world. It transcends, space and time. Star-crossed lovers. So definitely you guys are star seeds is what I'm getting. Dreams. I love meeting you here. I can feel how connected we really are. You're both connecting here. There's a lot of desire on both your ends. And we have Mrs. Right with bride. So somebody definitely sees you as the right person. And I feel like you see someone as the right person, but you're cautious as well. It says, you've made a believer in me. Okay, you've made me believe in real love again. I see your true spirit. I admire your authenticity and charm. I open myself to you. With bride here, a day you thought might never come has arrived. It was always destined for you to marry your true love. So you're opening yourself up to someone here because you know them in the spirit. And you've been connecting with this person in the spirit. So you know their soul. So when you get with someone, you astral travel to them and you analyze their soul, their spirit first. Okay? Whether you're aware of this or not, but for who I'm talking to, I feel like you're very self-aware of what's happening here in the 5D, in the astral realm. Okay, so you follow the signs and synchronicities. And someone has definitely sparked your interest. This is definitely someone you are connecting with on a soul level, star-crossed lovers. This could be a divine counterpart, a twin, a high-level soulmate. Take it how it resonates. But you're definitely scoping the scene before that person even steps to you. You know, if they haven't stepped to you, or if they have. You just know somebody here is meant for you. But you are cautious. Okay? You will transmute that ass. And you would use any poison given to you as your fucking cure. That's just what it is. You don't care if you have this level of connection to someone. If they mistreat you in any way, you're out of there. That's what I'm talking to. Okay. That's what I like to see. You know your worth. Alright. So let's see here. So take what resonates, leave the rest. These aren't going to resonate for everyone. These are general, not personal. So don't personalize it if you're not resonating, okay? It just means it's for someone else. So leave it here. Genders can be reversed. Divine feminine could be a male or female. Okay? Alright, let's see what's going on here. One more shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Pentacles. With astral travel. Some of you may hold back. Okay, we're going to clarify that. But for some of you, this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's nothing holding you back from astral traveling here. And if you do hold back, there really isn't anything holding you back. Especially if you are, because you're protected here. You're a divine feminine, you're in your highest vibration. And I heard highest timeline. So you are protected. So you do not need to fear astral traveling here. And do not try to astral travel with fear, okay? Page of Swords. You may be looking at someone. You may be watching this person. Could be at work, on social media, when you go out with your friends. I don't know. Or somebody could be watching you. Okay, you may be doing some research on this person. Divine Feminine. Six of Wands. I feel you both admire each other here. with the Six of Wands, with telepathy. Okay? You stand out in a crowd energy. It's like it doesn't matter how many people are surrounding someone. There's something about, and yes, you can hear other people's voice when you have telepathy with that person. All you have to do is really center yourself, concentrate. Through meditation, is very likely that you can hear someone's voice, their true feelings. It's almost like their soul is speaking to you. And they may not even know it, okay? But it doesn't matter like how many other people admire you or are into you. There's a specific vibration here between you and someone special here, even if it's at a distance. And transmutation, exactly. You're someone that has learned many lessons. You're off to Paradise Island. You're looking for calmer waters. So if anybody gives you shit, you're definitely going to transmute that shit. Okay? You follow the direction, the guidance of your spirit team. Okay. Knight of Wands. There you go. There's a fire in my soul. Look at that dragon go. Okay, some of you are dragon riders. You have mystical allies. Okay, you could be very connected to the dragon. You could be a fire dragon. That could be your Chinese sign. Doesn't have to be. You could still be connected to dragons. Some of you, you don't hold back. You know you're protected. You know that you have divine protection. We have Egypt back here as well. Okay, so you're connecting with your ancestors, your bloodline. For some of you here, they could be showing you around the universe, even. Okay, showing you things, different planets, showing you information about the universe here. I heard no holds bar. You're very open to this. And some of you, you may still be close to astral traveling, but you will break through. You will have a breakthrough here. Page of Swords, King of Cups. King of Cups, either you're watching him, he watching you, or both. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, doesn't have to be, but somebody is analyzing how they feel here. Okay. Someone may be trying to communicate with you through telepathy here. I did speak of meditation, honing in, picturing that person, and saying what you want to say to that person within yourself. And like making that telepathic phone call almost. With the Page of Swords. This is communication. So this King of Cups could be trying to communicate with you. Spiritually. Okay? Strength. Okay? I heard stranger than fiction. Stronger in numbers. So I don't know what's going on there. There's another dragon. Six of Wands. Your person could be the sign of a dragon also. This could be the person you are traveling the ethers with. Okay? I feel like your person has the spirit of the dragon. So your person may be very mystical here. We have the King of Cups right in between two dragons here. Both of you may have the spirit of the dragon. Or this is your mystical allies. Both of you are very mystical. Remember, you're in the earth, not of it. Very different type of spirits here. Type of beings here. You know, on the 3D, it looks like what it looks like, right? You blend in like like any other human, because you are a human, you're having a human experience. But the soul, the spirit, your experiences in the astral realm, where nobody can see that, right? It's almost like even before you ascended, right? Nobody can see who you really are. It could be Earth Angel, Starseed, Light Worker, alien DNA, all of that stuff. We put labels on everything, but it has its own meaning. And its meaning, it simply is what it is. And people may, like, which I'm sure that's not what you're going around saying, but let's say you were to tell somebody, "Oh, I'm an Earth Angel." They'd be looking at, especially somebody that like knew you in the past, they'd be looking at you like, "Yeah, okay." She went cuckoo or he went cuckoo. Um, but it's because, like, in the past you didn't know that yourself. So therefore, you never carried yourself in that way. You had to evolve to understand who you really were. And that could be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. And they may be in disbelief of who you think you are or who you are today. Even if you're not saying you're an earth angel or a divine feminine, an empress, an emperor, a divine masculine. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is anyways. It doesn't matter what they think, what they say. You have evolved, you have understood who you are, and this person is also doing so. And with that, you're tapping into a different frequency and a different timeline where you're going to connect with other beings in the spirit, and you're going to have allies and protectors. I mean, that's just how it is. You never disconnect from your bloodline or the people that were always there for you, whether they're in spirit or in the physical. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like very much you guys are very much connected to a whole like community in the spirit realm. And both of you. So imagine the beings, the gods, the spiritual, the spirits that are egging you guys on, okay? And trying to bring this together and protecting you and guiding you. Um, wow. This is pretty amazing. This is also giving like entering that new earth energy where it's serendipitous here as well. There may be a serendipitous event that brings you two together here. It's a whole new world. I mean, it really is, because it's a whole new state of being, a whole new state of mind, and it's a consciously self-aware and free, tapped in. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know your worth, okay? You're glowing. You're very confident. And like I said, if anybody gives you poison, you will turn that shit into your cure and move forward. You've learned a lot. And I pity the fool. That's right. Whoever dares. Okay? You could be connected to Bastet. We have the moon. Yeah. I heard flying under the radar. And this is definitely dreams and astral travel. We have the moon here twice. Flying under the radar. Yes, you are. Undetected. So you're making moves in the spirit realm undetected. That does have an effect on your physical reality. Yes, indeed. You may have a double mission as well, in the spirit and in the physical. The world. There it is. New earth. Reborn. Rebirth. This is what this King of Cups is going through. So they're in that incubation phase, coming into the new earth. This person is going through changes, having a rebirth. This King of Cups. They are ascending. And there's the world again. A new beginning. Ascending. They could be transmuting some energies as well. 42 could be significant. April 2nd could be significant. And they could be learning a spiritual lesson themselves. 42 adding up to 6. Very nice. They're coming. Two of Swords. Okay. With strength. And Six of Wands. Somebody could be going through an ego death also here. Because I have Six of Wands and the Strength card could sometimes signify ego. But, and somebody may be having like a blockage, even though there's telepathy here. Okay. Somebody, I definitely feel somebody's going within. Somebody could be going through a process of that ego death, but also the process of being in their power and their strength. Okay. So somebody's still, I feel, practicing their telepathy. Because I do see it here with that King of Cups as well. There's also something being closed out that maybe somebody is still pondering with the Moon and the Two of Swords. It's something going on within. They're reflecting on something, right? Incubation phase. But they are going through a change in the process of that. So, you know, this could be many things. They're closing out a karmic chapter. You know, their karma that they had to clear in their life. There may be some shadow work here being done. A rebirth, transformation, something being, you know, left behind and closed out. Saturn is here as well. Okay, so somebody's definitely in a period of like going within, understanding something here, and assessing their emotional body here. There's definitely a process here. So they're connecting deeply with you in the astral realm. Something about your energy here that's connected to this person. You may be even like a spirit guide to this person in the spirit realm, in the astral realm. That's why I said you may have a double mission here. You may be helping people, especially this person, in the spirit realm when you sleep at night or through meditation. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're focused. You're very ambitious at this time. You're focused on, you know, self-worth, self-growth, your career, whatever you got going on for work. Okay? So you don't got time for games. That's what I'm seeing with transmutation. Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Okay? So there is work being done heavily in the spirit realm. But also, you're working in the physical with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Also, this person may be healing their divine feminine energy, getting in tune with that and what that means. Aligning the masculine and the feminine energy with the Moon, the Two of Swords. Okay? They could have had a block there. Alright, let's get a little more information on this King of Cups. It's a sweet intoxication of love. I dream of rain. Whew, that song just gives me chills. I was listening to it the other day. I was like, oh, I see. The lyrics, listen to the lyrics. Desert Rose. Excuse me. By Sting. Alright, tell me a little more about this King of Cups. What's going on? So we have Leo here, Aries, Sagittarius. We have fixed energy here, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. We have Pisces energy here, and Cancer. Tell me about this King of Cups. Five of Pentacles, poverty. Okay, what's going on with this King of Cups and this poverty? I'm getting emotional poverty. Yeah, because they are wealthy. Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups. Emotional poverty. It's giving like this person has lacked real love in their life. Okay? That's why they're getting in tune with their feminine energy. They had a heart blockage here. Their heart chakra was blocked. And that's what's opening up right now. Meeting you has opened this up for this person. And there's definitely a significant change from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles here. Meaning this person is going to overcome this. And they are going to be, you know, the person that builds this empire with you. Okay, success is here. But they are going through something. Now, there could be something pulling on their emotions that has to do with stability, okay, or family here. What their family thinks of them as far as their career or their financial status. Yeah, we have competition here with the Five of Wands. Clarify this. We have proud. Is this the Six of Wands? I think so. And we have proud. Okay. I feel like their family is very proud of them. You know, for some of you, they may be financially stable, but they're working on their emotional self. It's almost like their life doesn't match their, like, what they feel inside. Maybe they feel a sense of lack, like I'm not worthy of love, or like that's the energy that they could have been in for some time. Like they focused a lot on their finances and they made their family proud, but it's almost like, and that's what they learned, like most people, like, you know, you have pressures from your family to do something with your life and go to school and get an education, and or, you know, become good at something, and they've done that, but it's almost like their family never really showed them how to be happy with who they are deep down inside. So when you don't learn those things and you have family members just constantly wanting you to be this person in the physical, in the 3D, this you know, person people look at, or admire, but that's like a materialistic point of view. Like, oh, okay, you have a nice car, you have a good job, but that's not all that is important. Your emotional state is very important. So I feel like that's where the disconnect is with the family. It's all about like appearances, I feel here. And now somebody's going within so that they don't feel this emotional lack. And I almost feel like they are feeling disconnected from their family because they have that materialistic view about life. You know, because a lot of people are raised to think that you got to have this and that, the big house, the car, the job, so in order for you to be accepted by society or something. But it's not just that. You also have to accept who you are within. It's actually more important to understand yourself and to love yourself, because then when you do something, you do it out of love, and you may be more aligned with your purpose. So success always comes, especially when you work on yourself first. So yeah, they did it backwards here, but that's how most people do it. So let's get one more here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles with the Devil. Exactly. Skillful and desire. Yeah. I heard workhorse. So they've been the workhorse of the family, right? The one that stands out, the one that people look up to. But there you go. Eight of Swords, victim. It's like, what face do I have to put on today? But deep down inside, you know, there's fears here. What if I lose my job? Will these people like me? Will they make fun of me? What if I wasn't this successful? Well, what would they think of me then? Who am I to them aside from what I do for a living? You know what I mean? Like, damn. And again, there's something here about cooking. Okay? Maybe this person would love to do something else also. But their family pushed them to do something that's even more successful. It's like, oh, well, you know, go to school for this, that, and the third, because that's not going to pay the bills. You know what I mean? And maybe this person's very creative, and maybe they liked cooking. Maybe they wanted to be a chef. But I feel like this person may come from a wealthy family, and there was pressures of them, you know, to follow in those footsteps. So being born into money, there is a certain level of pressure you're going to have from your family, your immediate family. And, you know, as starseeds, we're very creative, and we have our own way of thinking, our own visions and views for what we want for our lives, right? And creativity is very much a part of that. And to lose that, it's almost like to lose yourself for the, you know, the 9 to 5, for the grind, you know. So that's obviously not making somebody happy here. Okay, and then we have the devil involved with that. That's the material world. So somebody feels almost like they gave their soul away to a situation that's not really making them happy. It feels more like a trap with the Eight of Swords, when they really want to be more creative and do what they want. It's like I'm seeing LGBTQIA here, right? And it doesn't mean that, you know, they're from that community. Some of you can be. But what I'm saying here, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles, this is giving like being your true authentic self, being free, being who you are, and doing what you love. Okay? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Exactly. Freedom. And we have in control. They want to be free of this control that family and career has over them. And I feel like that's where you come in. You are like, you're free. This is a free spirit. But they haven't been able to be themselves. But that's about to change here. Okay? They're going to live for who they are, who they want to be. Yeah, new beginnings. They've already pleased the family. They went to school, they graduated, they got their degree. They did what they did to, you know, uphold the family image and whatever the hell you want to call it. They're ready for something new. They're ready to break free out of this. And this is a different level of graduation when it comes to ascending here and freeing oneself, right? Because you don't just graduate in the physical, you also graduate in the spirit. And this person's going to graduate with this whole spiritual awakening here and ascending, and fusing the divine feminine and divine masculine within thyself. They are going to get into their creative juices, and they're still going to be successful because they got a little practice on how to be successful. They have other dreams they want to pursue. So they're at the point of their life where now they're going to start pursuing what they want. And it's very much connected to who they are spiritually, with the cups being here, King of Cups, emotionally and creatively. Definitely. And the Queen of Wands is very creative. Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Very assertive, determined, ambitious, and creative. You could be very creative with your style, your look, okay? The way you walk, the way you move. You're very much free here. And confident. You're not looking to adhere to anyone's social standard or, appease someone for the sake of, societal standards. You're here to be you, quirky, funny, charismatic, and you look good doing it. Okay? Alright, Spirit. So, tell me about this transition with the world and this Two of Swords here. What's going on here? Investment. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, seeds are being planted here. Okay. Whatever they've invested in, that's being closed out with endings being here. This is the Ten of Swords. So, yeah, this person is seeing, there are certain, not everybody's your friend. Even family members sometimes. So, they're starting to see that this whole, shoving me into this reality, some people had their own agendas here. Okay? And it ain't sitting right with this person. They're understanding some things here. It could be friends. It could be, a specific connection they had, relationship. But they're seeing some betrayals, and it's giving family, really. Yeah, and getting the courage to move forward. Knight of Swords here. See how they look like they're protecting themselves against other people here. I know it's a little dark, but... And they're walking away from someone here too. It's almost like, remember, people were controlling this person. With control here. And now they're freeing themselves. Yeah, protection. Okay, this is someone very protective. Also, they're going to be protecting you if people have something to say about you as well. But they're protecting themselves here. Tell me more. Yeah, generosity. Six of Pentacles. This is someone that is done with being generous with people that are selfish. And this is a very generous person. And they have been very generous for some time. But now it's time to give back to themselves and to understand how to receive and not just give. So they're taking their power back. Yeah. See, King of Wands. Matching your energy. This is a leader. This is someone that has made a name for themselves. But now they're going to do things their way. Okay? Imagination. Seven of Cups. And achievement. Yeah. Whatever they imagine, they will achieve. Okay? Achievement. 21. Isn't that the world? Yeah, that's the world card. Achievement, imagination. They are imagining something, visualizing something, and they will achieve it. That's the world. This is a new beginning. Coming together here. Whatever they're picturing here. Which is also could be another idea when it comes to work. That this person is putting into play, but they are keeping it to themselves right now. Okay? It may involve you, or it may just involve them doing something different, in the process of meeting you. Yeah, awakening. Judgment. Yes. Renewal, the Star. Healing. Okay, awakening. Renewing, yes. Regeneration. Tradition. Yeah, they're breaking through old patterns, old conscious patterns, self-limiting beliefs and old traditions. They are breaking through that. Absolutely. This is someone coming into their own, understanding their own power. And there you go. That's the Ace of Cups. Pleasure. Okay? They want to do things they love. There he is, fishing on a yacht, spending time with you. With someone new. Ace of Cups. That's the Seven of Cups. That's the right cup from the Seven of Cups. They're picturing the right thing. Alright? I also see this as a wish fulfillment. With the Hierophant, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. This is a whole new relationship. A wish fulfillment. Star-crossed lovers. Remember? Cosmic love. And this is someone that is dedicated. Very successful. Very much on their grind. And they're going to be very dedicated to you. When this person dedicates themselves... See, this is someone that dedicates to the people they love. But they're realizing how much they've been taken for granted, for a fool even. And they're putting their foot down. They're setting boundaries. Now they're going to do what is right for them. So this time around, with this ascension, this growth, this awakening, this transformation, they're starting to realize that they need to do what's right for them. And they're taking their power back. Very good. Alright, let's just get a few more messages here, and then I'm going to leave that there, because it's getting dark. Okay, that moon back there is starting to look like a blood moon. Weird, it's changing colors over there. So I gotta get going here. Let's get to use some of these messages. Yeah, they're going to be all yours. I'm all yours. They are going to free themselves to be able to explore this connection. Everlasting love. And true love will change your whole world around. It really would. And on a spiritual level, you guys have been connecting. Like making plans, arranging things, so that in the physical this comes together. I'm willing to test the waters. So there you go. Oh, they could have been with the karmic. Maybe that's the choice they need, the decision they need to make. Okay. Wishing to be with you. So that's what I feel they're closing out here. Okay. So this person is closing out a major chapter. But they didn't love themselves. Yeah, you will marry this one. Okay? And guys, that doesn't mean that you have to be with this person right now, right away. They're on the rebound, you know. They're maybe closing a chapter out, whatever's going on. This is a person that's meant to be in your life. Divinely ordained to be in your life. Later down the line, you do not have to be in a relationship with someone, you know, to communicate with someone. They're not going to communicate to you right now, I can tell you that much, till they're out of whatever this mess is. Okay? They went through a betrayal, they're learning some lessons, they're taking their power back. There's a lot that is transpiring in their life in order for this to align with you, and all of that takes time. Okay? We're not saying that you need to be with somebody, you know, and they're in the rebound. No. You're your own person. You make your own choice, your own decisions. Okay? There's nothing wrong with starting a friendship. I actually think that starting a friendship is much better because you get to really know each other, and trust is it's better built that way. Okay? Even though you have this whole spiritual connection, it's everlasting love. It's just something you're going to feel naturally when you're around this person, and vice versa. Okay? You don't have to jump into a relationship. You can start as friends. It could even be somebody communicates to you. Maybe they just want to work with you at first. Maybe they just want to talk to you. But you set the bar, you set the tone for how this starts and begins. Okay? It's not a bad person. Everybody goes through certain periods in their life. They happen to be going through one. Nothing wrong with that. They're learning a lesson, clearing out karmas that they needed to at this point in their life. But they're moving forward. They're healing, ascending, awakening, and transmuting this energy, right? At least they're getting aligned. They're seeing things for what it is, which is what they're meant to be doing right now. So when it's meant to come into your life and you guys are meant to talk, that's between you and them, how this begins and continues to move forward. But, we cannot be mad at someone for going through what they're going through right now, because that's what they're going through. That's what they were meant to go through. Just like you went through whatever you went through in the past when you learned a major lesson. There might have been somebody that wanted to be with you then, but you couldn't because you were on the rebound. Maybe you didn't know, maybe you did. You know what I mean? So it's a connection that is divinely ordained and aligning. All right? If you want to miss out on that opportunity, that's entirely up to you. But that's the process here with these types of connections. Okay? This is a good person, not a bad person. I tell you if they were a bad person. I don't see that here at all. I see somebody that is done with giving to everybody else and setting themselves aside for too long, and finally understanding that they need to get in touch with who they really are on a deeper level, and that's what they're doing. And they're walking away from people that try to control and betray them. That's the right thing to do. Okay? For whoever I'm talking to, this divine feminine, that you understand your power and all of this, you already know what I'm saying. It's just some people, you just got to break it down. Single and open for love. Sees your worth. So when they met you, they were in a karmic situation wishing to be with you. But they are single and they see your worth. Open for love. Okay? Or opening for love. Take it how it resonates. So clearly there's something being closed out here. And this is someone you don't know. You know in the spirit, you don't know in the physical. You may know of the person, but you don't know them on a one-on-one. Okay? It's not somebody you sat down for more than 5 minutes to talk to. Maybe a hi and bye, or nice to meet you, or you crossed a few words, or this is somebody watching you online, because we do have the Page of Swords. Maybe somebody you're attracted to, they're attracted to you. This could be a mutual crush, or you just don't know this person. Okay, there's somebody walking into your life when it's meant to. They're not going to be in this situation when they walk into your life. And they're single now. So they were with a karmic wishing to be with you. Meaning this person could have been looking at you for a while. Somewhere. Yeah. Look, you're going to have multiple love offers. But there's going to be people in your energy that are not up to par. Alright? So be careful. If you're not willing to wait for this kind of person and somebody else squeezes in there and they're not up to par, remember, you give me poison, I turn it into my cure. That might be another lesson with the Six of Swords. So be careful. It is cuffing season and there's people on the prowl. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Dating offers approaching. So be careful who you give your time to. Yeah, I'm all yours. Look, you have somebody from the past coming in as well. Can you ever forgive me? I'm all yours. All of a sudden they want back in your life. You've already learned that lesson. Yeah, somebody could be trying to blackmail you or this person even. Okay? Wow. This person went through some sort of betrayal here, so... Alright, that's all I'm going to take because we got a whole bunch here. I want to be with you. Somebody wants to clear the air. And you're going to be taken by surprise. So this could be somebody coming towards you from the past. Somebody else, okay? Not this person I've been talking about. But somebody else is coming in here, and when they don't get their way, they might try to blackmail you for something. I don't know what they got, but... And it could be happening to them, so take that how it resonates. Yeah, this person's going to show up for you in every way. Okay? But you're going to be taken by surprise by someone that wants to clear the air, or they will be taken by surprise. Okay? Because whoever this is wants to be with you or this person, but there's blackmail involved. Like, what kind of shit is that? Oh, well, if you don't stay with me, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. I'm going to tell this, that, and the third what this, that, and that happened. I don't know who that is. Okay? Let me just get a card for that. Who is this blackmailer? Who is the blackmailer? Yeah, that's the person that either you or this person broke up with. It's a past person. So somebody's blackmailing somebody. Who is it? Ancient soul. You could be an ancient soul as well as this person. So, and you guys are highly protected. So it doesn't matter who they're coming after here. You're highly protected. Like I said, some of you are tied to Egypt, and you're being protected by the gods. Your ancestors. Give me one more there. Exposed. Yeah. So, I want long-term with you. Exposed. Okay, somebody's going to expose themselves here. Or Spirit's going to expose someone when it comes to this whole blackmail thing. Yeah, false twin. Okay, so there's a false twin here. You may know this is a false twin, whoever it is from the past. Yeah, you remember who the fuck you are. Okay? So this is going to happen either to you or to this person coming into your life. There's a past person energy here, trying to blackmail somebody. But it's not the person I've been talking to that's going through the changes and the transmutation and all of that. It's somebody else. You don't know the person that is coming into your life. Okay? You haven't spent time with them. You may know of them for some of you, but you haven't spent any time with them. Some of you, you know of them, or you don't know them at all. Okay? And there's somebody that's going to align with you after they go through this transition. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.